Hey guys, what's up? It's me, YTRCS. Before we get into the trade ups, just wanted to say this. I know not all of the trade ups in this video work anymore. That's, gonna happen over time. But what I am gonna say is that these trade ups can be used for like educational purposes, like to see what was good back then and then try it now, So this is every single trade up that I've ever covered on this YouTube channel. I made sure to get them all. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. Okay, so for our first trade up, we have a 5-5 split between the Danger Zone collection and the Shadow collection. Those Glock 18 Wraiths are going to be under 0.2, and the Sawed Off Black Sand is going to be under 0.09. This trade up costs $1.05. Your profitability is 105%, and you gain about 5 cents every time. All of your good outcomes are going to be from the Shadow collection. The flashback isn't that much of a loss, but still a loss. And all your Shadow collection skins will come in minimal wear. So guys, this is a great trade up for you if you don't have that much balance. So is the next one. Let's see it. Our second trade up consists of a 5-5 split between the Danger Zone collection again and the Falchion Case collection. You're going to use UMP 45 Riots with a float under 0.20 and Sawed Off Black Sands with a float in minimal wear under 0.09. This trade up costs $1.04. The profitability is 108%, and you're getting about 9 cents every time. So of course, your only two good outcomes are going to be the M4 Evil Daimyo and the MP9 Ruby Poison Dart, but the M4 Evil Daimyo is really good profit, coming in at about $4 to $5 profit. On a $1 trade up, you got that 8% chance. For our first trade up, this is only Snakebite collection. It's going to involve 4 factory new skins under 0.025, and we're going to have 6 minimal wear skins under 0.1. An average float of 0.07 is needed for this trade up, and it trade up costs $4.54. Your profitability on this trade up is going to be 125%, which means you're going to be making about $1.13 every time you do this trade up. Your best outcome, of course, is going to be that AK Slate in factory new. Second best outcome is going to be that Deagle Trigger Discipline, and your other outcomes are going to be complete losses. Alright, for our second trade up, we have a 4-6 split from the Revolver collection and the Snakebite collection. So for our factory new skins, we're going to have 0.02 float for our Revolver skins, and for our minimal wear Snakebite skins, it's going to be under 0.1. Again, our average float is going to be 0.07 or under for our factory new outcomes, and the best outcome is again the AK Slate. This time we do have some more things to fall back on. We also have that Trigger Discipline and the Deagle, but we have the Negev Power Loader, the SG Tiger Moth, and the 5.7 Retribution from the Revolver case. Our profitability is going to be 127%, and you're going to be making about 95 cents every time you do this trade up. I really recommend this one. Let's go on to the next one. So for our last trade up, we have a 4-6 split from the 2018 Nuke collection and the Snakebite collection. So for this trade up, we're going to have 4 P90 facility negatives or anything else from that Nuke collection under 0.02. And for our Snakebite skins, they're going to be minimal wear under 0.1, just like all the other ones. Just trying to maintain that average float of 0.07 or under. For our profit outcomes, we're going to have 3 of them. It's going to be the Glock 18 Nuclear Garden in Factory New, the AK Slate in Factory New, and that Deagle Trigger Discipline in Factory New. Our profitability is going to be 123%, which means they're going to be on average making about $1.03. So for our first trade up, it's going to be an 8-2 split between the Bank collection and the Inferno 2018 collection. Our average float is going to be under 0.0869, and the trade up costs $1.40. For your profitability, it's going to be 110% profitability, and your least favorable outcome is the SSG08 Handbrake. Your best outcome, however, is from the same collection. It's the USPS check engine, and everything from the Bank collection is profit. So this is a relatively safe trade up, only a 12% chance at losing, and a good chance at, profiting with those Inferno 2018 skins. I highly recommend you use it, and let's go on to the next trade up. So for our second trade up, we have another 2-8 split between Inferno 2018 and Safe House collection this time. We're going to keep our average float under 0.116 by using field-tested Inferno 2018 collection skins and minimal wear Safe House collection skins. For our outcomes, we're going to have a 75% chance to get something from the Safe House collection and a 25% chance to get something from the Inferno 2018 collection. Our USPS check engine is going to be the most favorable outcome. It is $2.36, and the worst outcome is going to be the FAMAS Teardown. A great trade up for under $1 that you can spam. I brought a special guest for this one to do the third trade up, so if you guys could get his channel to 25 subscribers, I'd appreciate that a lot. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
For our last trade up, we have a Safe House collection trade up that only costs 80 cents. Your inputs should average out under 0.17 using 3 minimal wear skins and 3 field tested skins. This trade up comes out to a profit of 105%. with your best outcome being the SSG08 Acid Fade and your worst outcome being the FAMAS Teardown.
First trade up is a 5-5 split between Operation Broken Fang case and Revolver case. Now you're going to be using minimal wear skins from the Broken Fang case under 0.1 and field tested skins from the Revolver case under 0.2 for an average float of 0.14 or less. Now your outcomes, everything from the Revolver case is profit here. And from the Broken Fang case, the exoskeleton is profit as well. Your best outcome is going to be that 5-7 Retribution in minimal wear. That'll net you about $1 profit. And the worst outcome is going to be the Dual Beretta's Disaster, losing you about 35 cents. Overall, great trade up, pretty much risk free. There's about 36% chance you fail. A really good trade up for the price. Now this next trade up is the exact same thing, but this time it's in Stat Track. It's going to be 130% profitability, and it's going to cost $3.15. For your best outcomes, you have the Negev Power Loader and the SG Tiger Moth. Power Loader will give you about $5 in profit, and the Tiger Moth will give you about $3 in profit. Again, the Op Exoskeleton is really good in this, netting you about $4 of profit, and your worst outcome this time is actually going to be the UMP45 Gold Bismuth. But for $3, this is a great trade up. Again, virtually risk-free, same odds as last time. Second to last trade up, we have an Inferno 2018 collection trade up, which includes 10 Battle Scarred Revolver Nitros with a float of around 0.5 to 0.53. You only have 4 outcomes for this one, 25% each. Your best outcome is going to be that sawed-off brake light, and your worst outcome is going to be that SSG08 hand brake. Overall, though, it's pretty much risk-free, and if you want some cool play skins, I wouldn't even be mad with the hand brake. All of these skins are a red theme except for the handbrake, so if you're building a red themed inventory, go ahead and give this one a try. It's only $1, so you can spam these as much as you want, and all your skins are going to be about field tested or factory new. Here we go. Let's see the brake light. Oh, the converter, actually. That's not even a bad outcome either. That's also profit. So this last trade was recommended by a guy who goes by Juan Roman in my comment section. So it's going to be 9 minimal wear skins from Lake Collection, which you can use PP buys and night ups. Those are the cheapest. And you're going to keep that float under 0.09. And then you're going to have 1 cash collection skin in field tested under 0.19. The outcomes for this, you're going to have about an 85% chance of not profiting. But if you do hit that 15%, you're going to see major gains. This trade only costs $1.23, and the best outcome is $7. So guys, if you want to give this one a try, it's pretty risky, but I think it could pay off, and I did this one. Let's see the clip. And we're hoping for Glock nuclear reactor, I think is what it's called, or MP9 setting sun. So let's see it. That is not either of those, but that's one of the good parts of this trade up. The float is actually 007. First one, we have a 6-4 split between the Revolver Case Collection and the Danger Zone Collection. Your profitability for this trade up is going to be 127%. So guys, this is a really easy one to spam. Your trade up cost is $2.70. Most of the outcomes are good. There's only got a 22% chance to not get something profitable, and the rest of the outcomes are really good. So anything from the Revolver Collection, it can range from about $1 profit to $5 profit. So your Negev Power Loader is going to be the best outcome. Your worst outcome is going to be the Mag 10 Pipe Down, which is unfortunately what I got when I did this trade up. So you know, you can get unlucky. It's just a luck of the draw type thing. But if you're gonna do it, this is a very safe one to do. So for our next trade up, we have a 7-3 split between the Shadow case and the Prisma 2 case. You're going to want your average float to be under 0.069, so all the outcomes are going to be in factory new. The trade up costs $2.07, and your profitability is 134%. So anything from the Prisma 2 is going to be a tiny loss, but I say tiny because it ranges from 2 cents to like 60 cents, so it's nothing really that major. But what you can win from that Shadow collection is pretty major. You can win a Galileo Stone Cold, profitability of $2.42. And the other 3 outcomes are also really good. Your MP7 Special Delivery is the worst profit outcome, but still profit, of course. Overall, this is a pretty safe trade up, and I would recommend it a bunch. Here's what I got when I did it. 3, 2, whatever, fuck it. Oh, best outcome. And for our last trade up, we have a heavily inspired by the last one trade up, a 7-3 split between the Shadow case and the Spectrum 1 case. Your minimal wear Shadow skins are going to be 0.09 or below, and your factory new Spectrum skins are going to be 0.02 or below. Anything from that Shadow case is going to be very nice. Of course, it's going to range from 40 cents profit to $2.45 profit. And there's good news if you don't hit it, because that Spectrum case does have really good trade up inputs if you get any of those, ranging from like 0.03 floats. So you could definitely just chain that trade up. All in all though, another pretty safe trade up, and here's what I got when I did it. So here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. MP7 special delivery. Now, I made sure these were the best of the best. I made sure that there were no limits on how hard the floats are to get. And I made sure that they are very profitable. So with that being said, here's the first one, okay? We're going to be using 9 skins from 2018 Nuke and 1 skin from regular Nuke, okay? Your factory news from 2018 Nuke need to be under 0.004, and your skin from regular Nuke needs to be under 0.10 to maintain an average float of 0.0135. If you do this right, it'll cost you $2.09, and you'll have a profitability of 218%. These 3 outcomes will all be in factory new. You have a chance of $93, $50, and another $50, and then the rest will warrant a little bit of overpay. This will be 50 cents, this will be 30, and the rest will be 30. So this is a very good option for those who have a lot of time on their hands, and for those who want to challenge, and also those who want to profit double their money, pretty much. So while you only have a 7% chance to hit it, it's pretty good. On to the next one. So this one is pretty much the same concept as the last one. I think they all depend on the same thing. So you're going to be having facility drafts under 0.004, and then 1 alpha skin collection under 0.99. Okay, so you want to maintain an average float of 0.0135 or under, and these are going to be your outcomes. So this one has a lot higher chance to hit, not as profitable, but that's okay. You can get the Glock 18 Sand Dune, PT-50 Facets, Negative Palm, Maya James, or the Mosaico. And you have a little bit over a 10% chance to hit this trade up. So that's really good, and you're not losing very much if you don't hit it. So this is a personal favorite of mine. If it wasn't so damn hard to get the alpha skin, then I think I would spam the shit out of this one. Alright, let's go on to the next one, and the last one. Okay, and this one we're replacing the alpha or the Nuke skin with a skin from the Aztec collection. And this one is not as profitable as the other one, but it's just here for novelty purposes because you have the AK-47 Jungle Spray and the M4A4 Jungle Tiger. So for the first one, we have a straight up mil-spec to restricted. It costs $1.80, and you're going to be profiting about 28 cents each time for a profitability of 115.56%. You're going to get your field-tested skins in 0.19 or less, and you're going to get your minimal wear skins in 0.09 or less. So your average float is going to be under 0.14 for everything to be factor new except for the Desert Eagle Naga, and it's going to be risk-free. So we'll go on to the next one. So for the next one, we have a straight-up minimal wear mil-spec to restricted, and your floats are going to be 0.08 for all of your minimal wear ones or less, and 0.025 for your factory news. You're going to keep your average float under 0.07 so that the Desert Eagle Naga is going to be in factory new, and that will net you a profit of $3.26. For the other 3 options, you're only going to lose anywhere from 30 cents to even gaining 6 cents with the Mac 10 Malachite. So 50-50 shot, and if you hit the right option, then you'll get $3.26, almost doubling your profit. So this is a really good option. For the last trade up, we have a fairly expensive trade up. It costs $13.60, and you're going to be using minimal wear purples. It's going to be a restricted to classified trade up. You want to keep your average float under 0.0932, and the profitability is going to be 119% for a total profit of $2.67 per trade up. The M4A4 Dragon King is undoubtedly the best option here, as it costs almost $30 on the Steam market. AK coming in second, and then the P250 Muertos is the big loss outcome. Only a 33.33% chance to lose, so this is a pretty good trade up to spam if you want to, but keep in mind the risks. So for our first trade up, we used the Horizon and the Breakout collections in a 6-4 split. We're going to keep our Horizon collection skins under 0.09 and our Breakout skins under 0.04. So this is $7.56, which is on the more expensive end of the spectrum, but it does net you about $1.78 in profit every time. So it's a very profitable trade up. You have a basically 80% chance of profit and about a 20% chance of loss. And even if you lose, you do get some sick skins. So I recommend everybody go try this. And yeah, let's move on to the second one. So for our next trade up, we have a 5-5 split between Snakebite and Breakout. Now for our Snakebite skins, we're going to want to keep them under 0.19 in field tested. And for our Breakout skins, we're going to have to put that under 0.09 in minimal wear. So the average float is going to be 0.14 or below. So all of our outcomes are going to be in minimal wear except for the Desert Eagle Conspiracy. But this is a very profitable and cheap trade up, coming in at exactly $5, so I recommend this one. Let's move on to the next one. So for our last trade up, we have a very simple one. $4.60. All you need is 10 MP5 SD kit bashes or any other purple from the Fracture collection under a 0.2 float infield tested. So this is a guaranteed profit trade up ranging from anywhere between $1.30 and 52 cents. This is great if you want a low risk inventory builder, as there's also great play skins to play with, and it's 86% profitability and 120%. Either way, the first one is a only safe house trade up. It's going to be industrial to mil-spec, and it's a completely risk-free trade-up. It costs 94 cents, and your best outcome is going to be an acid fade SSGO8. Your worst outcome is a 5/7 silver quartz, but even then you're only losing 2 cents. So this trade-up is 110% profitable, which is very good for a trade-up of this nature. Only 94 cents. So if you spam this, you get some good stuff. If this is what you want to do, this is what you want to do, and I'm going to see you in the next one. So guys, here's the next one. It's not completely risk-free, but it's not very risky either. It costs $2.07, and it's gonna net you about 26 cents in profit every time. Okay, so the way you're going to want to do this is take 9 industrial grade minimal wear skins from the bank collection and 1 industrial grade minimal wear skin from the control collection. Your average float is going to be under 0.869, which means that every outcome of this trade up is going to be in factory new, ranging from $2 to $8.74 with the M4A for Global Offensive. Your major profit is going to be coming from these, and this is only a 12% chance to hit the control collection, but if you do, it's very good. And you're only losing about 20 to 30 cents on the bank collection skins anyway. So for our first one, we're going to use Nova Woodfired or any stat track from the Danger Zone collection, and we're going to get these for about 18 cents a piece. We're going to have 3 of them at 0.17 and the rest of them on 0.165. Anyway, keeping our average float under 0.1665. And the trade up cost is going to be $1.80. You can see it's very profitable up on the screen. It's no risk trade up. You're losing at like 6 to 12 cents if you don't hit it. Everything API price, and the Nevermore is what you want to hit. Stat Track Factory New for $3, and the USPS Flashback is also really nice. If you can get the floats a little bit lower or throw in some minimal wear inputs too, I think you can get everything to Factory New, which might be a little bit more profitable, but I don't know yet. I'm going to research that for another video. But the profitability is 136%, and the profit per trade up is 55 cents. So let's move on to the next one, and I hope you tried that one. So this trade is using the Gamma 2 collection, and we're going to be using P250 Ironclads in Stat Track Field Tested, and we're going to be keeping the average float under 0.175. So for this, our best outcome is going to be the Stat Track Factory New Op Phobos, and then followed by the Og Aristocrat, the P90 Chopper, and then the other 2 are really bad. But either way, your profit is going to be insane if you hit that Op Phobos, with almost doubling what the trade-up costs. Actually, I think tripling what the trade-up costs. So that is really good. The profitability on this is 130%, and it's 67 cents per trade-up. You have a 60% chance of winning and a 40% chance of losing, so your odds are really good on this one. And if you're lucky enough, you can triple your profits in just one click. So for the final trade-up, I have a P250 Whiteout trade-up, and I know this is kind of cliche to put, but I know a lot of new people don't know about this, and it's just really good. So you can get the Galil AR Urban Rubble under 0.09, or you can use a USPS Peregrine. That doesn't really matter, anything from Chop Shop. And then you want to be taking Train Collection Factory New Industrial Skins for under 0.004, which sounds daunting, but I promise it's not as bad as you would think. All in all, this trade-up is going to cost $6, and if you hit the P250 Whiteout with a 5% chance almost, you're going to be gaining $100 from this trade-up, which is insane. The other Chop Shop outcomes are also really good, coming in really low floats. But what you really want is that P250 Whiteout. You could get $123. Some of them even sell for like $200 or $300, which is really good. And if you lose, you're also getting a really good input. So guys, the first trade-up is the easier of the two, taking 7 well-worn inputs and 3 field-tested inputs from the Safe House collection. You need to make sure that your field-tested inputs are below 0.25, and the total average flow of the trade-up is below 0.37. The most profitable outcome will be the SSGO8 Acid Fade, resulting in a 61 cent profit after Steam tax. The 5.7 is a break-even outcome, and the FAMAS teardown is a loss of about 31 cents. The overall profitability is 105%, and this is a trade-up I would recommend to anybody new to trade-ups or just starting out. The second and last trade-up is a bit more complicated, involving 2 collections, but still pretty easy to pull off. Your inputs are going to be 5 industrial grade skins from the Lake collection and 5 industrial grade skins from the Dust 2 collection. You want to keep the average float under 0.24, so the outcomes are minimal wear or factory new. For the outcomes, the Dust 2 skins are the most profitable, ranging from 30 cents to $1.20 in profit. The late collection outcomes are mostly losses, but the SG553 Anodized Navy is a profit outcome that nets you 30 cents. The total profitability of this trade up is 122%, and it's also a very good trade up for beginners.